Hello, mateys, this is Garbage Gals, the Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. I'm walking back home from Walmart thing. I just bought something for you guys. This has become the fourth movie. It's just a fifth movie. Could be about Ice Age Collision Course. So I bought them from Blue Ace and stuff from the Port Locker. You know, sometimes today is very natural ways. Today is Saturday, October 2nd, 2016. I just went to the breakfast All Country Buffet, and so I came to relax. I came walking around from the mall. Buckles. Some of those people, some of those are worker people's just not coming in. They'll wait till about 12, and so I'll walk through the crossing the street to go in the Walmart, looking around to some of those about the weight stuffs, and the Blue Ace and Blue Ace. I just bought some for the Ice Age Collision Course for the fifth movie. And the last series of this movie also really the destiny to come. The sixth will be 2020, and that could be about 4 more years. So I have an issue. If you guys you do have a very interchangeable, you can have the specials for you about interesting and about the Deepwater Horizon and Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, and Kobe Smolder, just as being about relationship. Former Tom Cruise. There's some girls just has been about yesterday. They came to find her, came in to follow the strangers. There are a lot of about 2 hours to 5 minutes ago, and they also we have the bad guys just kill about 10 men, and when the military police they got about murders and investigated. Tom Cruise tricked us. Another one to no reason. It could be about imaginable, could be resisted. One of you, you guys, is such as things you can unfortunately such as about mentions of Rosamund Pike, Alexia Fast, and just to be natural to be about 30 minutes ago. So specials you can event unfortunately about today is you can about Monday naturals today. Day versus a day and a night. Some movie wiggle entertainment groups. And my brother just goes to the classroom until today. Whoa. My friend Kelsey Stu, she literally mentioned to watching the Ice Age Collision Course from Continent Drift, and unfortunately you can returning the one of it have the problems there. So you guys remember that for yesterday for the 5,000 chocolates, and Samantha bought that for to pay a lot for order. And about the mess of things up for his living room, dining rooms, kitchens, hallways, and this room. Not a lot of such things. Not a lot of such things. About $8,000. Pretty bad girl just bought it for us. Bought it 5,000 chocolates. And Millie freaks out. She don't want it to get the selling. She don't want her to get buying herself a lot of 5,000 chocolates, a lot of chocolate bars. You could have very much things, that things could be bad. The worst is she was very classical, very dramatic, nomadic, and psycho. Crazy. The old guy, that guy just told us about put the chocolate bars away. You can have the selling those out. You could do it about $1,200. It's gonna be about pay a minimum, all a lot. So interesting, you know. Those the streets over there. You can have to see the cars out there. It could hear me loud, mateys. Hear me a lot. You know this sucks to you guys. I don't know how it really sucks if you tell us about a secretary, call your friends. So the haunted house, the rip apart, the fall apart to the fence gate. Because I got that just built up for about last 6 months. He literally just seems. They have some. The Uncle Chris just works with Jesse. He quitting the job, hell to pay. The farm series is so entertaining. You do have a much of things to put the video on YouTube. So can't have the camera on it. Sometimes you have a video for video recitations, and sorry guys, you can have it very special for you guys. Sometimes you can have it about Ice Age 1st, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and upcoming 2020 will be about 6, and that's just where there gonna be problems. But I thought the one that has been down. I thought I wanted guys to have something about the Ice Age marathon. You have to know about the watching those about marathons during Thanksgiving, about the Friday, the Savage Kingdom, 23rd, November 23rd. And there's the Africa Animals Hunted Predators. This is on the Nat Geo Wild. This is called the lions, leopards, cheetahs, hyenas, wild dogs, and buffaloes, zebras, wildebeest, antelopes, impalas, and gazelles, wild lions, hartebeest, but baboons, elephants, rhinoceros, hippopotamus, crocodiles, and giraffes. And those are to have all of this bonobos to have some specials for you guys. Something what I can refrain from. What that means to. They have to worry about the lion stuff. And I saw them on the YouTube channel. That's a lion that's just birthed into the cubs. It was to be born at the pride. Males have a defender of those sort of cubs from crocodile, cubs from nomads. Even though they're Mosaic lions, Congo and Transvaal, they actually have ecstatic ones. Should be about fighting with the lions, lioness, tigers, the tigers. Even though leopards for Africa and India, and Japan and Asia, China and Indonesia. And Indonesia is all the way towards the island. When the Mount Krakatoa is just destruction with the mountain, destruction from the mountain out. When the volcanic eruption, just explosion with the ocean, making up for all the way up to the 50,000 feet from Tazami. When Krakatoa is just blown over with the ash all the way up to the straight, all the way to the back to the forward and right and left side. But that's a volcano. So all so you could have watched those. I mentioned to my dad. So he went to the Korea. He literally just watched it about volcanic eruption for Mount Krakatoa with Tazami. And for the next thing will be about Palm Bay. 2014, Kit Harington as Milo, as he knows about a Celtic gladiator, and the world man and the world guy against the Romans, and Gladiator does not beg the Romans in the world. And even the people of Pompey and didn't do anything about Britannia, and Milo's parents they're killed by the Romans, and they didn't know about washing those straight ways, after ways, you know. By the way, if it would want longest to do about 1 hour or 6 minutes, you can watch it about Pompeii 2014. Even though for the almost last 3 years, when from Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, you see that thing is about Cyclopean Sea of Monsters, and that's just like the Cracker's mouth. And I was a kid, so I was watching about the Kraken attack for Edinburgh Trader and Turkish fishing boat and scholar ships and a Black Pearl, and but he died in the Black Sand Beach. David George ordered by the Lord Caleb Beckett to a fiery cannon to kill something else to fiery cannon to destroy the Kraken BC on David Jones's pet. Well, that's just bad idea. You know, first appearance the Kraken has about all you know about David Jones's pet. It is unnamed. It was unknown as born, unknown to the birth. He was proposal. He has an idea. The Kraken do what Kraken ate the crew when the pirates, marauders, buccaneers, soldiers, and revolution men. But when the ship goes down, when did the Flying Dutchman was born? Came from the deeper seas into the Davy Jones locker. I have to enjoy your time. I have to enjoy it every day, every time. I will see you back soon.